this in Azir.
And after seeing CLG already pick their mid laner up in the Azir, I really liked seeing Immortals go for this Braum, not just to and this dive succeed onto Alorum. This is super disaster if it fails, but there's plenty of minions there if they can make this
Oh, they interrupted the charge!
Got the damage. Alorum's keeping himself alive, and the damage goes through. Ruin tries to flash out! Oh, I thought he was going to live there.
He does lose some minions, but, you know, as a top laner... Oh, all right, we'll flash forest.
Wiggly.
You're just dead anyway, you
Plays
are.
done early on here in this match as Xmithie shows up trying to clean up Poe Belter, and the damage involved in these lanes nice and early, having a lot of presence in this jungle. And here he comes again. The bear is there, and Insanity has no way out in that poor little...
Taking too many tower shots. That first one was honestly pretty good for Insanity. The second death.
They've got farm advantages in mid lane, very slightly there in bottom side, as well as Ruin and Alorum are getting into the 1v1. Wiggly's coming to show up as Alorum goes in for the 1v1 before Ruin has his level 6. Alorum wanted to take advantage of that situation, buffers through the stun to charge himself away, but it's not going to do a damn thing, not in a...
Alorum definitely being picked on here, gets dove once, and then a 3-man play up to that top side very quickly after, but he's out on the map.
Yeah, we can see Xmithie trying to move in there and steal away a red buff, and Hakuo right next to him to provide protection, as Wiggly will once again be looking for Alorum here in the top lane. The Hex Tech ultimatum is issued and will drag the Immortals top laner right back to his doom once more. Wiggly needs one more auto attack to finish him off, and he's got it. Now it's a 2v2, as Wiggly is just going to be left for dead. Ruin says,
CLG,
see you.
It's get Ruin ahead, let Ruin carry. Unfortunately for them, he's not getting most of those kills. Smoothie could be in trouble here, has no flash.
Smoothie gets stunned up, the damage comes through, and Xmithie picks up his second kill of the game, but they're not done yet. Going further doesn't matter because that dragon is not Alorum, and that is Wiggly's thought process as he goes to the top side here yet again. Second Drake over to Immortals. As top side, we have the Rift Herald summoned up. We have CLG investing in that top lane tier 1. Perfect use of Shelly to take down the last 2 plates. Ruin doesn't care. Poe Belter trying to dance around these Kog'Maw ultis. Wiggly jumping into the middle of 4, looking to find the damage. Instead, only going to find his own death. Xmithie going on the killing spree. Mystic shot to finish off Smoothie and Wiggly. Both there are out of the picture. Alorum trying to find the kill into Ruin. Kog'Maw barely going to miss out there on the ulti. Xmithie picking up the 3rd Drake of the game here for Immortals. Gold lead be damned. Immortals will take that fight.
CLG just couldn't find the kind of fight they wanted whatsoever. Ruin was being marked by Alorum, so he never even got close. And all that ended up happening is Wiggly just ults into the backline where 3 marksmen instantly killed it, right? There's not much going on.
In a spot where now nobody in the team is in a position to back him up. They'd all have to go through an Ornn ulti to do it. And man, it just ended up looking so good for this Immortals squad who, even after getting this up, front lines of Hakuo and Alorum working together here for the Immortals squad, even with Xmithie jumping in there. So really going to be watching that one, seeing how soon he gets it. There it is, already
that dragon. But Ruin has to be a bit careful in the meantime. CLG is trying to set a trap, though, over by this dragon pit.
Hakuo caught out, maybe bursted down here, but the Gargoyle Stoneplate doing a lot of work, keeping him alive. Wiggly also having to get himself away. Ruin jumping over the wall, looking to find the damage down onto Xmithie. Alorum firing the ram right back into the fight, but Ruin gets himself away. CLG still looking to make sure their man gets out of this one as it's popped off. Xmithie in the pit, trying to maintain
Wiggly on the flank.
Aggro, take this one down. Wiggly coming in from the side. Here's Poe Belter. Nice shuffle onto 3. CLG are making the fight happen, but it's already going to be Poe Belter taken down, and the Immortals counterattack is true. The engage looked good. The follow-up did not. And Immortals will send CLG packing tail between their legs. It's Ocean Soul for IMT. Unless Wiggly can work some kind of a miracle. This is going to have to be some... This will have to be some water into wine. Wiggly over the wall. No, sir. That bear is going up above the fireplace right there on the main.
Anyway, you are now so behind against this team. Because Ocean Soul,
he's got both of his items upgraded. He's got Graves' Black Cleaver upgraded. Now the Kog'Maw's in some trouble. They might be able to take him down, but he pukes all over Aphelios and gets himself a kill in the 1v2. You have got to be respectful of that damage.
The damage is so incredibly powerful, and because Kog'Maw Ultimate has that execute on it as well, as you get lower, it just gets more and more dangerous. So if you get hit, it is so rough to get out of there. He has the injuries. The poke is enormous, likely building towards a death cap next. He can set himself up for that poke even. And now Smithy is looking for the 1v1 on Ruin.
Man. All this time, all this effort invested into Ruin, and he has to run away from the Graves. That's not the situation that you can afford to be in. As Immortals continue pushing down the mid lane, they will take down their first inhibitor of the game. Insanity trying to get out along with his bottom laners. Pobelter goes in with a very nice ulti, sweeping them all backwards. Immortals now in some serious trouble. Kog's already been killed off. Reinforcements have arrived to the tune of Alorum. Smoothie's going to be taken down now, but Ruin into the back, looking to finish off the last bit of Hakuo's HP. Now he has to try to escape. Xmithie and Alorum fighting a 2 versus 3. CLG will win themselves a fight and critically take 3 Barons away from Immortals.
Credit to Pobelter. That was a great flank there, finding the angle there.
That is disgusting. Like, that is so much. The only hand being dealt to him with grace, and Insanity's been putting down a lot of damage here in the fights. Hakuo popping the stone plate, walking forwards, trying to zone CLG away. Pobelter's able to find the ulti down onto 2. Ruin coming in from behind. Pobelter the first one to fall here in the fight. Insanity going to be taken down now. Ruin looking to issue the Hextech ultimatum down onto the back lines, but still going to be killed off. It's Insanity from the grave once again. The passive will find the damage for the kill. Mid laner down on both sides. CLG have also lost Ruin. Immortals still with control over the Elder Drake pit. Ruin dashing himself back away. Alorum trying to zone these guys out. Wiggly is still alive. He has no flash. He has no ulti. There is no blast cone. That means if he wants in, he's got to go the long way around. And Hakuo is saying, hell no, brother. He will keep him zoned away from this one. Wiggly in some serious trouble of dropping here if he stays very close to this one. Thresh Hook not going to find much, only onto Alorum in the Bellows Breath, so he will not even get any CC value out of that one. Unstoppable negates it. CLG bringing in a TP. Xmithie trying to finish this one off. Elder Drake over to the side of Immortals as
really any options for CLG besides continuing to try these flanks and hoping that you can not only insta-kill.
Mid lane inhibitor once again under pressure. Ezreal and Kog'Maw stepping forward, able to take that one down without any real threat to themselves. Stixxay from full HP with 2 Rs.
But don't worry, it has a 0-second cooldown, so you could just use those windows to fight back.
And 1800 range, so just stay in Fountain, and it won't be able to kill you off. Smoothie gets hit by one. Look at how fast these things are raining from the sky. Good lord! Immortals are just ramming down this base. There is nothing left of that first Nexus turret already. Second one under fire here. They're waiting on the minion wave to come up so they don't risk any sort of unwelcome turret aggro here. Stixxay gets hit by the first Kog'Maw ulti. Insanity, where's that second one? Okay, Stixxay is able to heal up there a little bit with the lifesteal thanks to the Scythe pistol. Or an ulti coming through. Oh, Pobelter's about to get hit by the True Shot Barrage, but it will not be enough to take him down. Insanity going for those ultis, trying to finish him off. So much damage coming out of the Kog, coming out of the Ezreal. Stixxay trying to get himself away, but he will not do it. Now it's just all over, but the Nexus HP itself, Immortals, they don't even need to pad the stats. They will take themselves a win.